This is a spiritual conversation between Abhinavagupta and his disciple Ramdeva. In the sacred land of Pravarpura, modern-day Srinagar, where the Jhelum river flowed like a silent witness to the timeless wisdom of the sages, lived the great mystic and philosopher, Abhinavagupta. His profound understanding of Kashmir Shaivism, Tantra, and aesthetics attracted seekers from far and wide. Among them was Ramdeva, an ardent disciple who constantly pondered the deeper mysteries of existence. One evening, as the golden light of dusk faded into the indigo embrace of night, Ramdeva approached his guru with a question that had long troubled him. The question: is time an illusion, or the thread that holds reality together? Seated at the edge of a lotus-filled pond, Ramdeva bowed to his guru and asked, "Guruji, we perceive time as a continuous flow, past, present, and future. But some say time is just an illusion, a construct of the mind. Others say it is the very force that holds reality together. Which is true?" Abhinavagupta smiled, looking at the still water before them. "Come, my child, let us explore this question not through debate, but through direct experience." He picked up a small clay pot, filled it with water, and placed it between them. "Tell me, Ramdeva, how long has this water existed?" Ramdeva looked at the pot and replied, "Since you poured it in, Guruji." Abhinavagupta shook his head. "Think deeper. Before this, it was part of the river. Before that, it fell from the sky as rain. Before that, it was a cloud. Was there ever a moment when this water did not exist?" Ramdeva pondered and replied, "No, Guruji. The form changed, but the essence remained." Abhinavagupta smiled. "So tell me, did time create this water, or does time merely measure its transformations?" Abhinavagupta then pointed to the Jhelum river flowing gently before them. "Look at this river, Ramdeva. If you place your hand in the water, do you touch the same water twice?" Ramdeva dipped his fingers in the cool water. "No, Guruji. The water keeps flowing, always new, always moving." Abhinavagupta nodded. "And yet, we call it the same river. Is it truly flowing, or is your mind labeling it as a continuous thing?" Ramdeva's mind expanded. "So, time is like this river? It appears to flow, but in reality, it is just constant change?" Abhinavagupta's eyes gleamed. "Exactly. Time is the mind's way of stitching together separate moments into one continuous flow. But in truth, each moment is independent, complete within itself. The past and future exist only in memory and anticipation. The only true reality is this moment, now." Abhinavagupta then plucked a flower from a nearby garland and held it up. "What holds these flowers together in a garland?" Ramdeva replied, "The thread, Guruji." Abhinavagupta smiled. "Just as this thread binds the flowers into a sequence, time binds events together, making them appear as a continuous reality. But tell me, does the thread create the flowers, or only arrange them?" Ramdeva's eyes widened. "The flowers exist on their own, the thread only arranges them." Abhinavagupta nodded. "Likewise, time does not create reality, it merely arranges experiences in an order that the mind can comprehend. But just as the flowers exist even without the thread, reality exists beyond time." Still reflecting, Ramdeva asked, "But Guruji, if time is an illusion, why do we feel its effects? Why do we grow old? Why do events unfold in a sequence?" Abhinavagupta closed his eyes for a moment and then spoke softly. "Tell me, Ramdeva, who is the one aware of time?" Ramdeva frowned, thinking deeply. "I am." "And when you sleep, do you feel time passing?" "No, Guruji. When you meditate deeply, does time exist? No, in deep meditation, time vanishes. Abhinavagupta placed his hand on Ramdeva's chest. You, the observer, are beyond time. Time affects the body, the world, the mind, but not the pure awareness that watches all change. When you identify with the changing, time feels real. But when you rest in the eternal self, you see that time is but a passing shadow. A deep silence settled between them. The moon had risen, casting its glow on the waters below. For the first time, Ramdeva felt something shift within him. He had always lived within time, thinking of the past, worrying about the future, but now, he glimpsed something beyond. Time was not a force controlling reality, it was merely the way the mind arranged reality. He bowed deeply before his Guru. Guruji, I see now. Time is real only as long as we believe in its flow. But in truth, all that exists is this present moment, eternal, unchanging. Beyond the changing world of time, the self alone remains. Abhinavagupta smiled, his face serene like the infinite sky. Yes, my child. Now live, not as one bound by time, but as one who sees through it. And then, you shall know true freedom. That night, as Ramdeva walked back to his dwelling, the stars seemed brighter, the air lighter. He no longer rushed toward the future or clung to the past, for he had found the timeless presence within himself. Moral of the story. 1. Time is like a river, it appears to flow, but each moment is independent and complete. 2. The mind creates the illusion of continuity, but reality exists beyond time. 3. Time arranges experiences like a thread in a garland, but the experiences exist on their own. 4. The past and future are constructs, the only truth is the eternal present. 5. The self, the eternal witness, remains untouched by time. 6. Time is a dream woven by the mind. Awake, and you will see that you were always beyond it. Om Namah Shivaya.